Hi, boys and girls. Miss Grace here. I'm going to read a book called Now and Ben, The Modern Inventions of Ben Franklin. Before we start, I just want to meet the author and the illustrator here. It says Gene Beretta. Benjamin Franklin is one of Gene Beretta's heroes. Like his hero, Mr. Beretta is a writer and makes his home in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He even named his son Benjamin. Sometimes when Mr. Beretta visits schools to talk about his book Now and Ben, an actor dressed as Benjamin Franklin goes with him. Some of you may have heard of Benjamin Franklin. He is very famous. He lived in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, like the author just told us, and he had made many contributions to to Pennsylvania, and to the United States history. Down here it says, why might a person from long ago still be important today? So I wonder why Ben Franklin is still important today. We're going to read about why. Now and then, we think about Ben, Dr. Benjamin Franklin to be precise, and we think about his many inventions he originated more than 200 years ago. It was as if Ben could see into the future. Almost everything he created is still around today. For instance, now our newspapers are filled with illustrations. Ben was the first to print a political cartoon in America. The cartoon encouraged the American colonies to join together or die like the disconnected snake. So you'll see through this book that it's organized. It says up here now and then, but instead of then, they use the word then. Now our world relies on electricity. In the 18th century, many people believed that lightning was an act of anger and punishment from God. Ben was one of the scientists who discovered the true nature of electricity and how to use it. He learned that lightning is electricity when he attached a small metal wire to the top of a kite and gathered electricity from a storm cloud. Now, many buildings and homes use lightning rods to protect against lightning strikes. Ben invented the lightning rod and was the first to use it. The pointed iron rod acts like a magnet and grabs an approaching lightning bolt from the sky before it can strike the rooftop. The electricity then travels safely down a long wire into the ground. It prevents fires and keeps dangerous amounts of electricity away from houses. So I definitely see some ways that Ben made contributions to the people of Pennsylvania and all over with electricity and with lightning rods. Now, this gadget goes by many names, such as the grabber. Everyone has seen one. It's the long stick that helps grab items from out-of-reach places. Ben invented the original device and called it the long arm because it worked like a very long arm. Now, swimmers and divers use flippers to move faster through the water. Ben invented things even when he was a boy. He was an avid swimmer and built wooden flippers for both his hands and feet. Now ships travel across the Gulf Stream to take advantage of the faster current. Ben measured, charted, and publicized the Gulf Stream during his 8 voyages across the Atlantic Ocean. Now we understand and accept the benefits of vitamin C. Ben was an early promoter of eating citrus fruits to help prevent a disease called scurvy. So we see lots of different inventions and know that lots of different people use these inventions. Now for a musical interlude. Ben invented the glass armonica. He was able to create music by simply touching his wet fingers to a row of spinning glass bowls. Mozart and Beethoven were so moved by the sounds that they composed for the instrument. Today, glass harmonicas are very rare. You are more likely to find one in a museum than in a music store. This is harmonica, the foot pedal to make the wheels turn. The wheel turns the glass bowls, and then he uses the wet fingers to make noises. You could do that to a cup. You could wet the top of it, a glass cup, and then take your finger around the edges, and it would make a sound. Now, chairs come in all shapes and sizes. Ben designed 2 chairs that are still very useful. The writing chair combined a desk and chair into one. The library chair was a combination chair and stepladder. Now everyone has seen a rocking chair, but not many have seen Dr. Franklin's rocking chairs. Ben invented one rocking chair with a fan on top and one that churned butter. Now every year we observe daylight saving time, which means we set our clocks ahead 1 hour in the springtime. As a result, it stays darker longer in the morning when most people are sleeping, and stays light longer at the end of the day so we can save more energy. In the fall, we return the clocks to standard time. We've heard of the fall back, spring ahead when we change our clocks. Ben suggested this idea in one of his essays as a way to save money by burning fewer candles. Farmers could also gain more work time in the evening. Daylight saving time was not officially practiced until World War I, more than 100 years later. As for clocks, Ben designed the first clock with a second hand. Now, every automobile has an odometer to measure the distance it travels. Ben invented the odometer when he was a postmaster general so he could measure his postal routes. Now, almost every large community includes a library, a hospital, a post office, a fire department, and a sanitation department. The sanitation department is the waste management, what picks up the garbage. Ben lived in a city that had none of these establishments, so he helped organize the first of each. So he helped create the first library in Pennsylvania, the first hospital, the post office, the fire department, and the waste management, which is the trash department. Now and then, we owe thanks to Ben for his important inventions, but many would agree that his greatest accomplishments came in the form of documents that help shaped the world. Ben had a pivotal role in developing America's Constitution, the Treaty of Alliance with France, the Treaty of Peace with England, and the Declaration of Independence. It's remarkable that one man could achieve so much in a lifetime. He has certainly helped to form the modern world. Will his contributions help to form the future? This text is called a model citizen. Ben Franklin became famous for many reasons. He spent large amounts of his time doing scientific experiments. He designed new inventions. We just read about a lot of his new inventions. He owned a newspaper and composed many stories for it. Franklin was a good citizen. He began the first fire company in America. He also started the first public library. As a result, life was better for people. In 1776, Great Britain had colonies in America. People in the colonies wanted to be free. They fought the Revolutionary War against Britain to become free. The colonists asked Franklin to help them achieve freedom. He helped Thomas Jefferson write the Declaration of Independence. The 13 colonies won the war in 1783 and became the United States of America. So here's a map here of the original 13 colonies. Whoops. And these 13 colonies became the United States of America. They became states, and then all the other states still weren't founded yet. Let me see, Pennsylvania is one of the original 13 colonies. After the war, Franklin helped write a plan for the government of the United States. This plan was called the Constitution of the United States. Ben Franklin had a life full of remarkable accomplishments. He is a model for all of us. This caption here says, "This painting shows the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Franklin is standing beside Thomas Jefferson." All right, boys and girls, I hope that you enjoyed those texts about Ben Franklin and learned some of his cool inventions and think about the things that we still use today, which is really cool. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.